Well, welcome and good evening, wonderful dice of all alignments. I am Lunar D8, and this is the SEEDED RUNS TBOI part 234. It would be segment B of the Corrupted Infinite Purist Run. Sorry, I was listening to music for a second. I lowered the music volume because I thought it was a little too loud in the previous part. So we'll see if it sounds any better in this video. Music's awesome. I'm just trying to balance how loud things are with one another. But OBS channel seems working just fine, so let's hop back into this. And hopefully this run is a success and I don't screw it up by doing something stupid by accidentally picking up an item. For anyone not familiar with what I'm doing, I explain it quite thoroughly in what will... I can't remember if I labeled it as Part A or not. Just a screen. There we go. Sorry, I need to adjust how I'm sitting. There, I think that'll work a little better. You know what, I'm going to adjust the volume. I feel like the music's too quiet. There we go. Made it a little louder. Okay, we're at 1 minute 50 seconds into the recording. Okay, after it's posted, I'll check to see how it sounds. Because I don't want it to sound too loud and too harsh, but at the same time. Because this is from the Blue Fire soundtrack, the video game Blue Fire, which I have been working on trying to play. It's a great game. You know, it's the benefit of buying the soundtrack is you can listen to the soundtrack, and it is great. Oh, sick! Explained in the previous part, segment A, which I can't remember if I labeled it now. Hold on, let me check this real quick. Yeah, put it as segment A and put black candle news because, yeah, you kind of want to not have curses for this challenge. I just happen to get lucky. Now, trinkets are allowable. While this is a useful trinket, with my low health, it really could backfire. So that could wind up getting me killed. Though I do say that if I didn't have any trinkets at all, I would take it. However, because I do have a trinket, I'll definitely keep the one I have. Because this is a trinket that would be very useful. And we do know gulp pills are in rotation. So if I do encounter a gulp pill, that's pretty lucky. I'll use it just the same way I used for that one. 9 volt is... It doesn't give me a tactical advantage. And it would help me reroll faster. So... that's allowable. And we don't want to try to reroll this stuff right now in case we get team train or not be able to afford it. Okay, I'll put a few cents in there. It's a little bit of a gamble, but at least we can try to get it closer. Okay, now that's as far as I should do that because we want to be careful. This room could be pretty tricky because keep in mind we have no real stat boosts, and considering, yes, while Apple Sodom could help us get some useful spider familiars, health drops will be fairly very sparing, and with us not having much in the way of I'll say this, if we have any extra health at the end of this floor, before we're ready to leave, we'll switch to the apple to get some spider familiars. But I don't want to leave this trinket behind just because it really does increase our likelihood of getting pills. And so far we have not gotten a single pill that's bad. We know Balls of Steel is in the rotation. We know Shot Speed Up is in the rotation, which honestly it's not really the greatest thing, but it's still a positive tier effect. So I'll roll with it. We know Balls of Steel and Gulps in the rotation. And we also know oh my god. We also know the Size Up pill is in the rotation. Which, I mean, yes, we could use 2 more and we'd get Stompy. But would also make us a much bigger hitbox. And we really don't have any offensive abilities. And like our only real stat boost we've gained is a single shot speed up pill. Oh dear. An attempt was made. Do you see a tinted rock? So that could help on survivability. That's very good. One makes you larger. Well, it's not really a bad thing with Stompy. It's too much of a risk. Now that room was worth 2 charges on our D6. So let's go up here and just get a single charge instead. That way we can make the maximum use of these rooms for our charges. And I'd say more options should be, okay, speed down, that's bad, but as long as we only take the 1, our speed is still viable. But that is really bad, since we have no way of, fixing that. Unless there's also a speed up pill in the rotation. Well, I did say that if they gave me the gulp pill again, I would pick this up. Honestly, this is probably going to get us killed. But I said I'd do it. I just wasn't expecting the game to make that an option. Another mystery pill. Health up! That's amazing! That's actually really, really good. I am fairly concerned about this trinket though. I'll keep it for now, but I don't know if I'll use the gulp pill on it when the time comes. Ah, shit. I forgot to use my reroll. Shit. That's unfortunate. That's a whole waste of several rooms worth of charge. Oh well. There's nothing I can do about that now. But that is unfortunate. I just completely forgot. Now we can blow this up to get a little bit more survivability. Another one makes you larger pill. And while it would save me some bombs in the long run to have Stompy having the extra size right now is bad. Plus, one of the major benefits I'd be wanting, being a crawl space, you know, the major benefit of a crawl space is, you know, black markets and items. But we're not doing that. I do have a few cents, so as long as I keep enough money. Steam sale. Does that give me a strategic advantage in the game, where I'm just planning to have TM Trainer as an item? Well, I mean, it won't help me buy TM Trainer faster. Like, the only time that would really help me was getting stock or restock. So honestly, it doesn't really help me. But I could buy a heart. Probably would hurt to buy this one too. What's this pill? Now that hurt us a lot. That hurt a lot. That may have ruined the run for us. Between the speed down and the tears down. I mean, we did get a health up in the rotation, that's good, but this may have really hurt our survivability. You know, especially since I don't think there's very many more pills available for us to see. And keep in mind, we can't take PhD because that's clearly a strategic advantage. It's not like it would help me get Team Trainer faster. So between being a size up, less tiers, less speed, we are at a big disadvantage over base Isaac. So we are going to be struggling here to not die. So those two pills, even with health up and balls of steel in the rotation, may have made it unwinnable. Remember, we don't need to pick up any items, and TM Trainer can't be a main joint item. But I can at least get some spiders, and we'll move on to the next floor. Yeah, options would also be allowable, just because it would give me more item room items to reroll for a potential to get TM Trainer. Now that's an amazing item, but remember, we're not taking any items unless it, 1, doesn't offer a strategic advantage, and 2, its main purpose will be to assist me in getting TM Trainer faster. Now that tears down is really hurting us, and only having base damage is bad. We also have a speed down and a size up. So right now survivability is not looking the greatest. Why did you have to juke me, man? They're like all strafing around me and shit. Like, it's like they're cooperating, like, oh, how can we flank him? I've seen this be offered already. Let's go and take this though. It's on sale. Struggling going around a rock. One moment. Sorry for that. I'll be back. Sorry about the interruption. One moment. Take my flashlight. Look inside them real quick. There's no bugs inside my earbuds. I know, it sounds slightly paranoid. Just this style of earbud has a space where something can crawl in there. So, I just like to double check. Let's make sure my controller's in a comfortable place. But yeah, I'm sorry about that. I just felt something on my foot and I looked down and I'm like, oh. So, oh, a black heart. That's pretty lucky. It's a good thing we got the one thing with the gold pill. I wonder what trinket we'll get next. Like I said, that in general, this trinket can be pretty powerful. The only problem is, sometimes if you're low on health, it'll still give you the spiders instead of giving you additional health. Which means if you are very close to death, this trinket could actually kill you. I mean, it won't actively kill you, but like you might need the health to try to replenish, and you might not be able to replenish your health anymore. I'm not sure what the percentage chances are. But yeah, the size up is really bad, the tears down, the speed down, all very bad. But as long as we play carefully, we should be able to get through that. The glitched crown, is that what it's called? I think so. I'd say that the crown, that's cracked crown. The glitched crown's an item that makes 4 items go by really quick per pedestal. But yeah, the cracked crown would definitely help us on stats. So I think right now we're trying to evaluate what trinkets would help us to survive. Because each trinket we get is actually the major thing driving our survival. I mean, any of the pennies would really help. I mean, a blessed penny would give us more spirit hearts. Bloody penny would give us more normal hearts. Those would be the main hearts, the main pennies that would really be useful. The curved horn, the damage up from that would be great. And a lot of those worm trinkets give a considerable tears up. In fact, there's several trinkets that give nice tears up. Though our tear rate and our damage are both bad, so again, our overall DPS is quite terrible. But for basement floors, it's doable as long as we're careful and we don't get like a really bad room layout, or like say Rag Mega or Rag Man or any of that stuff. We also have to remember not to accidentally pick up an item. Otherwise, we'll void our challenge. I'm not sure which other trinkets would be very useful. I don't have the sigil unlocked. That one challenge of the urn is quite difficult. Okay, basement 8. Well, hi there. I feel like that was poor damage to take. But that's simply my fault. I tried to guess at what direction he was going to jump, and I guessed incorrectly. But that'll happen. So no big deal. Say we managed to dodge that one. Now this, yes, I expected we were probably going to take damage there. But at least we had the black heart. So that came in very handy there. Oh. That trinket would be extraordinary. Now, if I get the gulp pill before the end of this floor, I will go back for that one. But if I don't, I would rather keep this. The extra invincibility frames is an enormous boon for us. You are offering me a lot of I'm larger pills. Which on the one hand I'm like, maybe I shouldn't, because it does make us a larger hitbox. But we'll go ahead and do the Stompy. Even though we can't use it for crawl spaces. But it would save us on bombs. Oh dear. For tinted rocks, and we have seen a decent amount of tinted rocks in these plays, so yes, this does come with a measure of risk, but I think the pros outweigh the cons in this situation. What do you guys think? I still am quite displeased with my DPS. But that's to be expected, I guess. It does make running away from certain enemies a little easier, though, because otherwise I would have certainly taken damage in that scenario. I may still. If I get a crawl space, I mean, I'll at least check it out, I guess. But I'm not sure if TM Trainer is possible to spawn in that situation. But it would save me on bombs. Sorry, my face is itchy. I'm kinda hungry. Not sure what I should eat, though. I guess that's something to think about. Oh dear. Oh. I was quite certain I probably would take damage there. but I did not, thankfully. Being able to destroy rocks despite my speed down and larger hitbox is helping me to evade damage because I'm able to take escape routes that normally would not be available to me. So that's actually... But then again, it's like I said, I feel that the pros in this situation outweigh the cons. And you know what, I'm not going to go out of my way to break things with Stompy right now. Simply because, well, I say that, and I'm going to just break things anyway, because I have the need to break everything in video games. Oh dear. But yeah, we are a larger hitbox. That does worry me. But I think the benefits oh god. But yeah, with our extra invincibility frames, it also help. And honestly, even though we are a bigger hitbox, being able to run through rocks like we've been doing has actually been helping me to avoid damage. And it gives me more room to maneuver. So even though I overall, and I don't move slower because it's Stompy, I just have a bigger hitbox. My arm is itchy. I'm sorry. Kind of reminds me of that one green fizzle-out attack from the video game Kid Chameleon. It's a really good game, although the platforming segments can get extraordinarily hard. I played it quite a bit on the Sega Genesis back when I was a child. It's a very difficult game though. It got very frustrating, especially since you could eventually run out of continues. Most games were like that back then. It was part of the challenge, I suppose. I was worried about that little face. I was thinking I was going to take damage. There's a speedrunner out there. His channel name is Winslater. Ow. Anyway, he's actually played not only speedruns, like I think he's like the world record person for Kid Chameleon, but he's actually done blind playthroughs of ROM hacks of Kid Chameleon. There's Kid Chameleon 2, and there's Kid Chameleon 3. Now, Steven is an amazing item that grants an amazing damage up. However, again, we are only taking items that, one, do not grant us any kind of outright benefit, and two, oh my god. I'll come back for that because it's the whole point of the run, but I came back for Apple of Sodom because I had all these red hearts just laying around. And I was like, we can make the best use of this and to get some, spiders to assist us. Now I need to be careful not to accidentally fall down the hole. But yeah, the main point of the challenge is to find TM Trainer and to eventually go to floor 1000. I am still interested in the seed that gives me TM Trainer as the very first item, but that could be very useful. But yeah, I was just offhand, I was like, oh, there's probably a I went the wrong way. There's probably a secret room there. And I was like, well, I'll probably get like a bomb to replace the bomb I use. Or maybe, you know, I'll get a few coins. I wasn't expecting to outright see Team Trainer right here. Maybe I'll get another nickel though. That I did. We have Team Trainer. Which means we can now start picking up items. On basement 9. Well, that's not bad at all. And while I still would like to pick up Steven, the main point is we only pick up TM Trainer. 9 volt and Black Can were just useful to make sure I only get TM Trainer. Now more options would have been viable, but it's no longer necessary. So going into basement 9, we can finally start picking up actual items. But we have no idea what effects we'll be getting. Let's hope for the best, everyone. What kind of effects are you guys hoping? I mean, hopefully positive ones. I mean, I would think that you guys would wish that we have a successful run, and that we make it successfully all the way to floor 1000. Now that makes sense, since we are on basement 9, that does mean we need to make it through 991. Well, technically if we count this one too, that means we have to make it through 992 floors with TM Trainer as our item. Now I do have to actually endure one more room of fighting enemies without any kind of power-up at all before I can get my item. Even then, my power-up we don't know, because many times the TM Trainer items can actually be very detrimental and actually lower stats or do something quite bad for us. So I wonder what our very first TM Trainer effect will be. It lowered our luck but raised our tiers and our range. That's good. I don't see any immediately noticeable tier effects. But okay, so we lost a little bit of luck, but we gained tiers and range. I don't remember, I think 2.7 is the normal tier range? I can't remember. Not sure if that was worth it. Lost all my spider friends though. So... But all in all, I feel that this item was a win. We gained tiers and range. But there's no other, because most of these TM Trainer items are going to have usually a mix of 3 effects from any of the items, and they're going to be what stats are changed and how much are going to be very random integers. So it is quite possible to have very, very high stat bonuses exist, but we don't know. We don't know. Now we are getting pretty lucky. 6. Okay, we can technically buy both. Now this is a spacebar item. Let's see what it does in practice. Now, in general, I don't really know what it's going to do. Also, a lot of the active items, when they're glitched, actually have passive effects as well. So it's possible to get an active item that, and also the charges can be random as far as how much of a charge it wants. But even though the charges are random, there's the active effect, and you also have some sort of passive effect that can exist. But I don't know what that passive effect is going to be. Pretty high stat boost. and it spawned an angry fly, and it also made a poop or something. But all in all, it seems to be a very good thing. Also, I don't know why the angry flies are a thing. So I create angry flies. Is that just from beating opponents, or is that from the active item use? This increased my luck, and no other discernible changes. Okay. Now this item is 12 cents, but I don't know if it's active or not. It is not. No noticeable change. Why am I dancing? I'm not holding move. Okay. There is no discernible change that happened with that. Usually when you have no discernible immediate change, well, I'm permanently walking. Does that mean I have flight? Sometimes that means I have flight. But I'm not sure if I'm going to have an opportunity to test that in these basement floors. Oh god. I'm not sure how I managed to dodge that. Now you may be wondering, why are we doing it like this? And the answer is because I'm trying to accumulate. And you might also be saying, maybe your best bet is to not be trying to buy items in the shops. What I have is, okay, so I do seem to just spawn. So this active is pretty cool. So it seems that the active effect of this item is to give me a stat boost. Okay, so it appears that the active effect of this item is that I gain a stat boost Okay, so it appears that the active effect of this item is gaining a stat boost for that room, but it does seem like there is a passive effect of this item that is always on as long as I'm holding the item that allows me to gain Angry Fly familiars. So that's... And while the game is making me regret slightly that I do not possess the apple anymore, I still much prefer having my extra invincibility frames. We do have an arcade, but that is quite risky. And honestly, the main thing we'd hope for is getting money or a blood bag or something. And we really don't have that benefit anymore. I also have the... well, at least you guys don't do active damage. And this item does give me a damage boost. Okay, so... it's all pretty good. I could actually use some fly familiars, so I think this would be more help than harm. Oh god, you worried me there for a moment. Hello. Oh, a bomb, thank you. We're doing really well on keys now. I don't know why I stopped for a moment to look at what the item was, like I was expecting. Okay, this is another active. I don't know what the effect is. No noticeable change. It does seem to give me a Book of Shadows effect. So the question is this: would I rather have a Book of Shadows effect that can be used multiple times per the same room? A Book of Shadows effect that can be used over and over, or an item that can be used once every 4 rooms for a damage up but allows me to spawn angry fly familiars. Honestly, it's pretty close. But I like the angry fly familiar, but honestly it's not happening very often. Is it a percentage chance of occurring? If I don't see any more of the angry fly familiars sort of naturally spawn, and the reason I'm not using my items, oh dear, that could have been bad, but thankfully we have. Okay, I'm not seeing much in the way of okay, we do occasionally. But what determines that? What determines the likelihood of that happening? And I feel like the likelihood becomes increased. Okay, I definitely want to try to find another trinket soon. I feel like the likelihood becomes increased. Okay, we definitely don't want to take that. But yeah, I'm not sure what really generates the angry flies. Like what that the chance of that occurring is based on. Yeah, like one of them spawned when I kill an opponent, but I'm not sure what the percentage chance of that is. But yeah, the ability to spawn them, like one individual angry fly isn't really the greatest thing, but the ability to spawn them is very helpful. And the gold pill is also a really big thing, so we want to try to accumulate more trinkets. Okay, at least this item gives me a damage boost, and a range and shot speed boost. So it gives me quite a few boosts. Okay, this is another active that I don't know what it does. Too bad there aren't any trinkets for sale. And while the gold membership would normally have a trinket available, you know, I can't just have one of those. Though it could have increased my chances of... Well, I mean, there could be a trinket machine. No, there is not. We could play for pretty flies. That's technically true. That's not unallowed. Oh my god, this gave me a shit ton of spirit hearts, but did I lose anything? I gained proptosis, so that's... No, I seem to be generating angry flies no matter what. Must be a side effect of one of the... Oh, it's Guppy's paw. Fuck. Okay, so it's a Guppy's paw effect, so shit. I just consumed 2 hearts. That's really bad, especially since I do have 1 rotten heart. Shit. Well, I'm determined to get an item from you. So... But using up 2 of my red hearts like that, that is very, very bad. Okay, we did get a trinket. So that's good. However, it is very bad that I consumed 2 of my red hearts like that. So that may cost us. So that may be enough to ruin the run. And now knowing that angry flies are generated by something else, I probably would have been better off taking the Book of Shadows item. That would have been much more powerful. It's just I wasn't wanting to lose the ability to generate these guys. But it appears to be a different thing causing that. Okay, Nose Goblin will help me to gain a little bit of extra damage. Okay, not good. Almost ran into a bomb. Would have also been not good. We at least have plenty of blue hearts. We cannot afford that. And like I said, and I know people are like, well, you probably should stop, you know. I should probably write down what pills are what, but no, not going to. Either I remember it or I don't. But yeah, generating the angry flies definitely helps. And we at least have plenty of blue hearts. We do have gold pills and trinkets, which means it's really just an issue of 1, endurance, and 2, not getting a really, really bad TM trader effect that basically generates an instant loss. Because some of them can be instant losses. Or just be like some of them could literally generate like 30 unbeatable opponents at once. So the more of these I take, the more of a risk we're facing. I don't know what this item does. We'll test it on the boss. It did technically give us 2 black hearts, but we already had spirit hearts there, so it kind of replaced some. It's very rare for a TM trainer item to give a health up. I don't know what was... I got no discernible benefit out of that. But the angry flies are really helpful to me. There are a lot of fires everywhere though. A luck up trinket, which is good, but... Okay, we don't know what that did. It showed no discernible change. Now, if I could gulp the trinket I currently have, I would take Perfection, which, while Perfection is a great trinket, the downside of that is that even if I use Gulp or Smelter, I'm on the fence about which one I want to take now. Honestly, tempted to take Nose Goblin, but... Oh, I seem to have a follower fly, too. Interesting. My ear is itchy. Granted, I would much prefer Sci-Fly, but this is also allowable. It also seems... Oh god. That when I generate an Angry Fly, I also do a Poison Blast. So that's interesting. While Nose Goblin is a good item, I would rather keep this. You might say, why do you really want this item? You're not really going to use it very much for buying items. Not that you should be, anyway. But like I said, a major part of this run is to try to pick up as many items as possible. However, I do say this. If I get an item that I really like, I do withhold the option to stop picking up items at any time. Because you can't tell which item's inactive or not. So, on the circumstance that I get an active, that I absolutely do not want to lose, I then withhold the right to stop picking up items altogether. However, if I do that, I will then probably be trying to blitz my way to floor 1000 as fast as possible. However, honestly, I might not do it that way, because after all, the more I thoroughly explore floors, I can make sure to have gold. Oh, Puberty. Well, I get enough of those, it does give me an all stats up, pretty much. And a health up, too, I think. So that's good. But the biggest thing is that, you know, I know Gulp Hill's in the rotation. I apparently have the effect of Mars, that's fine. Just makes for a slightly more chaotic run. We are not taking any more I'm larger because we have no benefit to that. Okay, we have a random item room. It is a passive. No discernible change. But we do benefit from doing more exploration. I seem to have gained Puffy, Dumpy Dude as a not the greatest familiar, but hey. Oh god. Well, that was to be... Oh, okay, I shoot that now too. Oh, I do have flight. Okay. Good to know. I can fly. I believe I can fly. I will always think of Michael Jordan when I think of... Hear that? No. Oh, come on. Yeah, not really worth it. I was just curious. But I do have flight. I took damage from something that I'm not sure. Okay, so when I open chests, things occur. Good to know. Be careful about opening chests. Okay, be careful about getting your ass kicked. That's also important. Ass kicks hurts. I do seem to have a slightly better... Okay, it does seem that I'm getting a better drop rate than I was initially, even with the petrified poop. Okay, this does... I have no idea. This is a teleport. I seem to have gained the little blood clot dude. Even though it's hard to see him. Do I only keep you as long as I have this item? Or are you just like permanent fixture? I don't remember what this... Do I gain a blood clot dude every time I use this? Like, is it... I am very curious about that. I'm also getting freaked out by my own flares. Not sure I'm occasionally doing the whole key thing. But yeah, if I do get an active I want to keep, I can choose to keep it. Okay, I can randomly kill everything at some point too. Not sure why. I'm not sure what's doing that. But honestly, that's... Okay, we seem to have an enormously beneficial drop rate right now. Yeah, our drop rate seems to be guaranteed now. So that's pretty incredible. Because normally... So we must have something that boosts the effects of trinkets then, right? Reverse Hermit. That sells things, but I have nothing to really sell at the moment. I don't remember what this pill is. We have not encountered it. Okay, good to... Well, I look like I'm doing great. Spiders. Seem to do pretty bad at those. Would like to... But the main reason why this... Ah, fuck! Ow! But the main reason why Swallowed Penny is useful is because at some point I intend to have the Bloody Penny and Blessed Penny, which will then mean if I take damage, I will then be dropping... Even though I didn't insta-kill him... Okay. So that's doing a considerable deal of damage, and I'm not sure why. But that is awesome. Okay, here's another passive, no noticeable change. Now here's the thing, do I keep the blood clot? I feel like that was generated when I used the teleport item. But the teleport item doesn't seem to be gaining charges? I don't understand. Do I keep my blood clot, friend? Yes, I do. But I don't seem to be gaining charges. I do have a charge bar? Montezuma. Must be from the most recent item that I got from the boss pool. Extension cord. That's amazing. But I would like to try to keep the Swallowed Penny. But honestly, this is a much better item. But it's not really... Okay, I'm about to say, like, it's not generating with anybody. I do have flight. Okay, I am getting a charge here and there. Okay, Golden Troll Bomb. I'm not sure what caused that to happen. At least it's a smaller troll. God damn it! Something's happening. Something's making that happen. I don't know what's doing that, but it's very bad that that's happening. It's very bad if we fill up a room with these. Okay, okay, okay. Whatever happens that makes me... I regret nothing. a black market. I will save that for after the boss. Okay. Not sure. No discernible change. Okay. This one's cheaper. It is. I have gained hearts. Do I keep them permanently? I have gained them. What if I pick it up again? It seems to be a one-use item, though. I will go to a different room in case it's a teleport. I must teleport, if any active, I use anymore. Is it infinite use? It seems to have no downside, though. Can't really remember. Well, yeah, this item did the... Well, here's the thing. This item makes blood clots. Then I can just grab a battery, hop in here, use it. I do not gain another blood clot friend. Though it does seem any active item use generates immediate teleportation. So let's take the item that gives me infinite use, with no other discernible use. Shot speed up. I'll take it. Even though it's not really I might as well buy this health though. Okay. Extension cord is meh. Swallowed penny is good. But the electric power coupled with angry flies, flight, and stompy. Yeah, this I have a key bagger now for some reason. Oh, I gained some luck. No discernible tier effects. I've explored everything. Let's remember to go back for our black market. Oh, we also have Navi. Okay, I'm not sure what's making that determination. Right, I have flight. Yeah, having to actually pay for it with health is quite not the best. Basement 14. We do have a lot of map effects. Oh, we have the mind effect, so we have blue map, compass, and map. Well, that's really good. Those are great effects to have. Plus, we have Navi. Let's say, like, did I kill Navi? Like, I'm sorry, Navi. I do also have infinite teleports. So that's also good to know, but I have a set direction I want to. I don't know what happened there, or why. I seem to have gained Dunce and Guillotine. I'll use a puberty pill. I will go in here. I will grab this item. It's an active. It gained me health. That's good. Let's see what it does. I don't get to know what items do anymore because I get teleported every time. So I can't afford this. We are doing pretty high damage. We could try to buy a pretty fly. We could also potentially get gold pills. So getting a defensive orbital would be very helpful. By the way, I accidentally kept going when I saw TM Trainer. But normally I want to try to stick to 5 floors per video. I just sort of forgot what I was doing momentarily. I mean, it's interesting. I do seem to be gaining health every time Well, that's interesting. Well, that's going to be very interesting. Do I gain any damage when that happens? Well, dick. It's like, you didn't need it. Like, I don't care. I wanted the fucking thing. Okay, Angry Flies and Charged is very helpful. I did gain tears with that. Balls of Steel. I will keep that for now. Now, do I gain it every time I... Now, the question is this. It seems that I gain the guillotine effect, I gain damage and tears. Now, the question is this. Since it seems to be possible to happen more than once per room, obviously not only do I shoot additional tears because of it, do I also continue to gain? All in all, pretty strong. Interesting. Let's pick this up if I can. No discernible effect. Shield powers from time to time, it seems. That's useful. Well, that was not. I generated... Is that on damage? If that's the case, then I've gotten extraordinarily lucky. The sun. It may be more beneficial. I just seem to generate them? Is it for breaking rocks? No, I'm not. Do I still get angry flies? Or is it just... Shit. Be nice if I could remember what was what. So do I still generate angry flies? Yes, I do. You know, this is... been extremely lucky. Okay. A lot of you guys that I really don't want to use. I am... I also have Bone Club powers. Okay, pretty cool. Can't go through the door. Oh, I have a shield. Again, why is the bottom doing a hug out? Discernible effect, but I'll just keep my current active since I don't know what my actives do anymore because I teleport in time and attempt to use one. But yeah, I accidentally kept going on too long in this room. I apologize. I only intended to go through 5 floors. Instead, I went through 10. So I'm sorry about that. I got a little caught up in doing. So, but I hope all of you had a wonderful